like, I'm sure I would have a blast if I went to the Baja, but I don't like to be reminded that I've never been every time I take a sip of my drink.
You're not wrong, you're not wrong. But that's what, you know, they're trying to say that going to Taco Bell is like visiting the Baja, right?
I don't think so at all. I would hope not. It's kind of like that it's kind of like when you buy men's deodorant, like it's a very non-specific sense, like Mountain Rush. Like, is this what a rush on a mountain smells like? Because I've been on a mountain, it didn't smell anything like this.
But it feels like it, that's the implication.
So you smell it and you're just like, yes, this feels like the rushing mountain wind. Mulatto Storm. What is this? I don't want to buy this.
You see, I don't know, but some people buy it though.
Short-term dating. Why would you even call it that? I'm looking for a lifelong partner. I don't want to buy this.
Meanwhile, Savestate managed to take the first stock in a very goofy matchup, honestly.
I don't know what's going on.
They're just throwing stuff at each other.
I mean, they're fighting, but it's a very weird martial arts style. It looks like an episode of Deadliest Warrior, where they're just doing all the weapons from the cultures.
But they're not like super good at them, so they just keep throwing them, you know?
Oh my god.
Oh, that was
the fire arrow.
Oh, the nair.
This is so weird. Things are happening, though.
Oh my god.
Things are happening, though. Smith with the headshot.
Yeah, he's out iteming Savestate for sure, which is interesting.
Co-host of the year for the Super WaveCast, 2016 and 2017, back-to-back, repeating champ, Smith.
Oh, that was sick, that boomerang setup. And Savestate, you know, he's supposed to be known for doing a lot of crazy link stuff, but I don't know, it's tough to beat items.
It's tough to do crazy link stuff when the other guys also link. But I like how you can see this picture of Joe, and then his own logo is right beside his face.
Yeah, that's
like,
I think he did that on purpose, dude.
I don't know if he did that on purpose, but that's dope.
I hope he did. He's got the sunglasses on too. It's so perfect, dude.
I hope he somehow can high res this and screen cap and get a good pic out of this.
It's like the CEO photo, right? Like on his website of Smash.LIVE or whatever, Smash.LIVE.
Smash.LIVE.
Yeah, it's like his co-owner, CEO, founder. You know, that's the picture right there.
About the author picture. give me that about the author picture. But actually, Joey's about the author picture is him in the sunglasses with no shirt on, crouching from the salty sweet. About the author.
And standing up with his controller in his hand, caveman style.
Dude, love it. All right, tight game. TAB, as we used to say back in the day.
TAB. Oh,
tight and that.
Tight, amazing
battle. Tight, amazing battle.
Yep. Okay.
Also stands for Tyro at bat when we play NC Melee charity baseball.
I'm just trying to imagine the NC Melee charity baseball team. It's amazing.
We raised a lot of money for anemia awareness.
No, oh, he got it. That's some Savestate stuff. The tag was sick.
Savestate stuff.
I like the tag change, although I did like his old tag too. They're both
you got to distance yourself from that whole salty sweet thing, so you just save state after that. You know?
Yeah. He save state. He reloaded his save state, changed his tag. I like it.
After that thing with GCS with the Martha, I had to switch to Luigi just to get away from that.
Oh
so
boy.
I just was like, yeah.
Oh boy. So that didn't feel too bad for Smith. He had, almost had the game in the bag, but.
But here we go, Falco in the building. I mean, I've seen him beat him with Falco before too, and I've also seen Joey beat a lot of Falcons. I think he may even have some wins over Smith too.
Oh, right.
But I don't remember right off the top of my head. I don't have my phone to do the stat bot. Would have been good though.
So this is it can be a pretty impressive matchup for Link because he doesn't have that many good options on his shield. And Falco is pretty good at hitting shields and doing damage and stuff.
And once Smith touches you, he likes to stay on you like glue.
Dude, I just really enjoy how Smith is basically 2010 PP at this point, you know?
Yes, that's exactly what he's going for.
I really like it.
He's going for Mr. Old School Cool. Kevin Manning himself. Joey tries to pop off the up B, but it's not fast enough. Link's such a weird character to edge guard.
Yeah.
I think a lot of people struggle with this aspect of the matchup.
There's a lot of weird things you can do is the thing.
Oh, you cannot do that. You have to. You actually have to get off there with invincibility.
Yeah, yeah.
And drop down and bear.
He tried to outplay, but with the double jump back air, not a bad idea.
That's terrible, dude. In my opinion, if you don't know how to do this, don't try to figure it out during the set. Don't try to. Just let him come back and win neutral again.
I think it's some stuff that probably works a little better against Young Link because he knows that side of the matchup a little better, you know? But it's a little different against Link because he has more range, you know? With his grapple. Oh,
Nice.
clean.
I would rather just go for more bigger hits like that to make it to where tether's not a factor at all, than try to figure it out. Because when I first started playing against Joey and other Link mates too, because I'll go to Georgia and so there's some Link players there.
Yeah, yeah.
And you have to be like aware of that chain because if you know how to abuse it, you can turn it into like the weakest part of Link. But if you don't and you like are trying to sloppily edge guard him without much knowledge of how it actually works, you will get killed so many times for like your mistakes. It's so ridiculous.
You could say it's the weakest Link.
Well, I mean, I play Luigi, so it might be different for other characters with better recoveries also. Oh man, Joey stays back on.
Chain, Link,
Headshot.
weakest Link, you know?
Hey, Happy New Year, that was free, eh?
Alright, so as it happens with most lower tier characters, you know, you see Savestate has to do some like kind of desperation options sometimes. Falling down air, you know, you gotta do it sometimes, right? It's not a good idea most of the time.
He's a good scrambler, though. Like he's good at like doing an unexpected option during moments where it's not really completely neutral, but
right.
nobody's really in control either.
Oh. Oh, bitch. Okay, you know, stock.
Keeping it very close here. Yeah. Best of 5, keep in mind, guys. Top 8.
So with the top 8 in 2008, 18. Fuck. I'm in the past, dude. It's this old school Falco bringing me back, dude. Oh, interesting. He couldn't jump a full jump out of shield there.
That's like a logic loop you can get caught in really easily with Link 2. Is like I'm shielding the bomb, now I'm gonna roll backwards, and then he has another bomb now, and now he's throwing it again, and you just like end up stuck down there with him. I would just rather just jump to the top platform and try to make him throw the bomb. Oh. Close. Timing wise, Smith was just a little off.
I thought Savestate would all be there for sure.
Nice invincibility use from Smith, but he doesn't quite get the recovery attack or the ledge attack.
Yeah, I think it's probably better just to wait for Link to have to come up.
I think so too at this point. Like I said earlier, if this is something that you don't quite know how to do before the game begins, you might just it might be better off just waiting. Just go back home, lab it out, learn it, and then come back with it and try to win this set without it.
Also had some really good DI on the Falco down airs, so Smith's got to adjust that, go for maybe down tilt or grab or something instead of going for shine after some of his early down airs. Oh boy.
Boomerang's coming back.
Oh, that was almost sick.
Yeah. Oh, he tried to bait him up there.
Oh, the nair.
That down air was devastating. Oh,
I think he got raw shield poke there. I didn't see him jump or move or anything.
Oh, the unfortunate boomerang off the bomb. This is a tight bat. This is about as tight as they get here.
Shots to Tyro. Oh my god.
Oh, wow.
Caught his double jump.
Dang. Smith chokes just a little bit there. And it results in him going down another game.
Both those games were Smith was in position to win it. Barely edged out by Savestate. But I think he's sticking with Falco this time. Changing colors though. Have you seen that old PPMD color kind of pick thread?
Yeah.
Dude,
those threads are the best. The ask PP questions nicely about Falco threads.
Oh yeah.
And the I hope that's on the bot. I hope you can hear that on the bot. I hope you can hear it. I don't know what the P stands for, but
that was perfect. No, that's what it stands for now. It's official.
It's gotta be popped,
it's
right?
Official,
it's
yeah.
Gotta be popped,
that's
right?
the only way.
Pepsi? I don't know.
No, dude. We're in the South. Coca-Cola only, baby.
Coca only, even no matter what it is.
Oh my god. Fire on all cylinders. Oh, a little over-aggressive there. Alright. Smith playing super confident
God,
here.
he shot the dang bomb out of the air like it was the movie Wanted.
Oh,
things are getting complicated here on the edge.
A little too complicated, though. Oh.
And now they simplify with that punish. Gets a little too simple there.
Oh my God. That'll do it.
Dude, Savestate looking good, looking in control of this match.
Wow.
Smith got a long road ahead of him.
Oh, okay.
He's got to take the first step right here, right now. He does.
Took a big step with the F smash, you know. It's,
Ooh, it's more like, it's actually like 3-step lengths.
but it's one big step for him.
When you can move, when you just move your feet once, it's just one step.
Yeah, exactly.
No matter how far it is. Like a gazelle. Oh God. Things aren't going well for Smith here, but he's trying to fight his way back into it.
It's you know, every single time Smith starts getting his momentum going, Savestate does something, you know, just weird enough to throw Smith off and get a big punish off of it. So I guess that's the link main thing, you know.
Yeah, he's doing moves and then he's waiting a long enough time for you to forget about up B, for instance. Like he'll up B and he'll wait just long enough for you to forget that up B on the ground is a move.
Yeah.
And then he'll use it again.
Oh, okay. Smith is playing the ledge game a little safer now, you know. Not going for the edge cards if he's not sure. Staying on, which is, you know, probably working out for him a little bit better.
Yeah, I think so too. I think that's why he's not lost his percentage lead so far.
Yeah, yeah.
He's just not risked it.
Oh, what?
There's no reason to.
The bomb bounced off the ground? It bounced off his shield. Okay, that was bizarre. Oh my God, Smith, let's go.
Oh my goodness, he caught him right out of that jump too. He left no room for retaliation up until that point.
Oh, the down air is pretty greedy.
Yeah, that was really, really greedy. I mean, when you're up 2 games, and you got to take a stock. Nice tech, but it's not enough. Smith ready and waiting for it.
This is kind of what I thought would happen in the first Falco game. Smith was feeling confident.
He's playing, I don't know if he should change that M to an N because he's playing way cleaner this game. Or playing way more clean this game.
He cleansed his play.
He cleansed his palate with some ginger and some wasabi, and he's ready to go back in.
Some Coca-Cola, you know, non-Pepsi products. Oh, jeez. That was a really well-timed up tilt. That's one of the things about Link, you know, he has the sword moves, but they're so slow. Oh, no.
Smith on his last stock of this tournament, potentially. He can win this match, he can get back in this set. This man has been through a lot today to get here. This man was literally robbed earlier at knife point. He's here
crazy.
at this tournament, competing in top 8 for your entertainment. The people's champion, the blue hair.
Oh my God.
He SDs again, much like in winners. He SDs on his last stock.
No.
It's been a long day for Smith Shanaziri.
Oh my God.